Have you been thinking about buying a house but have been worried about the low inventory and rising prices and interest rates? Andy and I totally understand that. I'm Lisa Lundt. This is Andy Karpf. We're with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Universal. So Andy, let's talk about our changing market and how buyers can best take advantage of what seems to be a slowing in our market. And do you think it's a good time for buyers to jump back in and start looking for properties?
Thanks, Lisa. Our local market's been so slanted towards sellers for such a long time due to rising prices and very low inventory. The past few weeks have finally shown that things are starting to become a more balanced market. That means we're finally going to see some more properties on the market for buyers to take a look at.
That's great. Now, when you say balanced market, do you mean that the number of houses for sale is about equal to the number of buyers looking?
Not just that. I think it's going to be more where buyers are going to be able to negotiate some things that we haven't seen in quite a long time, like even small things like a home warranty. We haven't seen people been able to get those. Maybe even some help with closing costs. Everything's been so focused towards the sellers for the last few years that they've basically been getting everything they want. I think it's going to even out a little bit.
Yeah, kind of just like people will give away anything to be able to get into a property, like waiving appraisals and home inspections.
And hopefully we'll see the end of some of that.
That makes a lot of sense. You know, with more properties available, do you think that it'll make it easier for homeowners to sell their home and buy another home?
Yeah, with an increasing inventory, I believe that those buyers that have been waiting on the sidelines either to downsize or to buy a bigger home, I think that they're finally going to be able to jump in and accomplish their goals this year.
That's great. So Andy, the latest statistics are showing that about 12% of listings in the Las Vegas area have dropped their list price in the last 30 days. In fact, this morning I just dropped a price on one of my listings. So where do you think prices are going to be going from here?
From everything that we have read and seen, it seems like there might be a small adjustment within the prices. Nothing like a bursting bubble like we had years ago. I don't think anybody's too worried about that. And when you combine that with higher interest rates and a higher inventory, it should be easier for buyers to negotiate and get the home that they want without having to worry that the sellers are going to get tons of offers in just a few days. Our local market looks to be heading towards a much more balanced future.
That's great. So less competition, which will make buyers will feel much more comfortable then.
Yes, I believe so.
That's great.
Lisa and I have come up with a new tip sheet entitled How Best to Purchase in Our New Balanced Market. Text our assistant at 702-400-9440 to get your free copy.
Thanks, Andy. We're your Las Vegas home specialist team.